Hello everyone, we've had some more requests for more Parsi dishes. So today we are going to make Kheema Pav, another one of those Parsi delectable classics. This week we also have it on the menu for Del's Kitchen. Once again, thank you everyone for all your comments and positive feedback. My aim is to make more people aware of our wonderful culture and our wonderful food. So let's begin cooking. I'm going to use a heavy bottom pan, and you can use non-stick, but I feel that when you use your normal stainless steel with a copper bottom, the taste of your food is really defined. For your 1 kilo of mutton mince, I have finely chopped 4 large onions. Really need a lot of those. I am going to keep around 5 tablespoons of oil, and I'm going to just lower the flame. I'm going to keep 1 teaspoon of jeera, around 3 cinnamon buds, and I'm going to put your curry leaves in as well to flavor the onions. And you can hear it sizzle already. Here's cinnamon. You give it like half a minute for it to sizzle. And now let's put in our onions. All the onions have now got the oil on them and they're browning. What I'm going to now do is decrease the flame and let it really slow cook in the oil. And I've done a lot of trial and error for this dish to taste right. Trying to capture the taste, which reminds me of my childhood, and my grandma used to make the keema. Just pure bliss. Watch her cook. In those days of no mixers or blenders, she used to finely chop or grate her ginger and garlic. And I feel that has the best result for a dish like this. So I'm literally going to do that. For 1 kilo of mutton mince, I have 8 cloves of garlic, 2 big chunks of ginger. It really needs that moisture aspect to the keema. Nothing like a Kheema Pav in our Iranian restaurants, and I'm going to show you exactly how the Irani style make it in the restaurants. In my little blender, I'm going to keep a handful coriander, few mint leaves. I've got 2 spring onions finely chopped. I've got 8 chilies because this will be the only heat that you will get in this recipe. I'm going to just make this into a paste. Okay, so our onions have browned beautifully for the last 15 minutes, and this is what it should be looking like, and they have reduced so much. While this was a labor of love, very essential that you grate your ginger garlic paste by hand. So I'm going to put all of it in, and I'm going to cook this for another 3 to 5 minutes. Now the only powdered spice that goes in the keema is your coriander powder or dhania powder, and this is also homemade. 6 teaspoons for 1 kilo of your mutton mince. So that goes in, and we further kind of fry the onions and the ginger garlic and let it cook. Because this is a very typical Irani recipe for your Kheema Pav, we are going to add some Greek yogurt. If you don't get yogurt where you are, then just get something which is really thickly set yogurt, not your loose natural yogurt. And I've got 200 grams of this. So before I put this in with the onion, ginger, garlic and coriander, I'm going to increase the heat and put the yogurt inside. The idea being the yogurt has to separate. You just kind of toss it around in the mix, and it has totally changed consistency, as you can see over here. Now I'm just going to reduce the heat to medium before I actually add the 1 kilo mutton mince. So once you add in your keema, you literally have to keep stirring this till the moisture is released from your mince and it starts to look more like keema. Mince is looking more like mince now, and here I have 2 bay leaves which I have just broken into pieces. I'm going to chop that in, and I'm going to season my mince. Just go easy with the salt at first, keeping like a tablespoon, and then you can always add more if you need more. Let it cook for at least 5 minutes with the salt and the bay leaves, and I'm about to put in the paste which I have blended. Spring onions, mint, coriander and chilies. This is what will actually give all the spice and heat, and it's going to change color. Okay, so we've added green paste and we've tasted it for salt, and all we have to now do is gently cook it on simmer for 20 minutes. Okay, so we're nearly there. Still see a little bit of water which needs to dry out, but before that happens, I'm just gonna let it cook for further 5 minutes with half a cup of fresh peas. So that goes in, and that right in the end, because you really don't want to overcook your peas and you want them to remain green as much as possible. Look at how delightful this looks. And while it might not look red to you, it's really, really tasty. We're ready with the keema now. And last but not the least, I have just slid 4 green chilies just to kind of give it a bite to it, and lots of coriander, finely chopped. And this is exactly what Irani style parsi keema should look like. More green and mean. I'm just going to leave the keema to stand for around 10 minutes. And while that happens, I've got my frying pan on, and I'm just going to quickly butter toast pav to give it more flavor. And at this point, if you want some masala on your bread, you could just kind of sprinkle a little bit of chili powder. Or if you have magic masala, you could even put that. I have to slit open the pav like this. Place it in, press it down a bit, and then let it just gently cook. We've got our buns nicely brown. I'm gonna keep them now on the plate to dish out our keema pav. Irani style keema pav with a red onion, mint and coriander salad. And of course you can't have this dish without your lime or lemon. And you have your lovely butter pav. I'm going to do the honors as usual. Don't normally eat bread, but I'll make an exception this time. A bit of red onion. Wow, that was spicy. Please try this. I add chili powder, but today I decided not to, just to really do it authentically. I will make some more Parsi dishes. Thank you once again for watching, and hope you have a lovely day.